Yo, what up, is Don?
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers back up in it. Taking a look at some cushion for hoop shoes.
Yes.
What are your best options? We kind of put a little list together for you guys.
And cushion isn't like super important to us as far as like making a really nice shoe.
Yeah.
If it's unless it's like real shit, you know, if it's super stiff like Converse Vans, then I really don't like it. But if it's just like a basic Phylon, basic EVA, and it's like slightly soft, then I'm fine with that, and everything else like traction, fit, and stuff like that. But if it's a nice ass cushion, that's what makes it like a top tier performer for us,
And the other thing I think is, if depending on how much you're hooping and how many shoes you have. Now, if you only have enough money to buy one pair of shoes, get something with some cushion.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really going to be hooping in them, training, everything. So, we have a lot of shoes, but if you're only buying one shoe for the season and you want it to last you, get something with at least some decent cushion.
A little bit of cushion.
You don't need to go nuts.
Yeah.
But
exactly. So we've compiled a list. Cushion is very different. Even if it's the same type of cushion tech in like some different shoes, it feels different. So all these different setups are kind of hard to and it's also subjective.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to rank and stuff like that. So we're just listing some of our favorite cushion setups for you guys, and we'll describe how it feels. And if you like heel cushion / forefoot cushion or whatever soft cushion, then we'll tell you. If you guys want any of these shoes, we'll leave links below. But let's get it started off with the 0.2.
That's chunky.
Yeah, super chunky. I love what are we calling this? Like it's not the outsole curvature, but like the
heel to toe.
Yeah, I guess the heel to toe curvature, transition, whatever.
Yeah.
But that heel curvature and then the forefoot curvature just makes it so smooth. I love that. The heel compression is also really nice. It doesn't look like it's gonna be nice, but the foam is actually pretty soft. There's a little bit of compression in the heel. And the forefoot zoom unit feels great. It feels awesome. Impact protection is awesome. There's a little bit of bounce, a little bit of compression. The only thing I don't like about it is that the court feel isn't the best, but it's not horrible. So yeah, 0.2, very very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Next shoe is a PG3. PG3 mellows it down a lot comparing it to the 0.2. I'd say the PG3 is like a mellower version of the 0.2 with better court feel as well. That's why I like the PG3 cushion setup a little bit better. But yeah, the zoom unit, forefoot zoom unit is real bouncy, real nice. Heel compression is not as much, but it still feels great. It doesn't have that heel curvature. It doesn't, but the forefoot curvature is also that's actually pretty nice. Helps keep you on your toes, solid cushion setup.
Yeah.
All right, next shoe is the CP3.12. I'd say the CP3.12 is the mellower version of the PG3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's definitely more minimal. You feel
exactly.
a little lower.
Yeah.
And definitely a little less compression and
and
zoom unit for sure.
Exactly, but it still feels great.
Yeah.
Like if you want something a little bit more responsive than like the PGs, then CP3 is a great option. The foam is still really soft, and the zoom unit is a little bit harder. It's actually a good amount harder to feel than the PG3 and the 0.2, but like I said, if you want something more responsive, then you should get the CP3.0.
Yeah.
All right, next shoe is the Anta KT4 with the flash foam. The heel compression and heel cushion is insane, super soft in that shoe. Even a little too much for me. It's a little mushy, I'd say, but I feel like there would be a few people that would actually really like it.
Yeah.
Forefoot is a little dead, but court feel is actually really nice. It has a pretty high offset, so that's kind of annoying. But other than that, impact protection is great. It's not super bouncy. It's more just on the softer side, especially in the heel. And yeah, solid cushion setup. Next shoe is the Sonic 7. I'd say the Sonic 7 is more of like a mellower version of the KT4. It has full length light foam. It's super soft, but like not a crazy amount of compression, and it's not as mushy, so it feels a lot more responsive than the KT4, especially in the heel. But it still has really good impact protection. Court feel is good and all that. Checks off all the categories. So Sonic 7. I love these Chinese companies where they have a really nice cushion setup.
Yeah, a lot of Chinese companies really nail the cushion.
Don't do Phylon anymore, please.
Yeah.
All right, next shoe is the Nike Kobe 4 Pro Trail.
Yeah, solid. One of my favorite cushion setups, really. and yeah, crazy amount of bounce.
Yeah.
Super springy, super bouncy. Obviously, impact protection is there too, but you also don't feel super high up or anything. So yeah, it's a really solid setup.
It's so soft. That shit is so soft,
Yeah.
you know? Anyways, alright, next shoe is the All-Star Pro BB. You know, it has a full-length React drop-in midsole with like a, I guess, a harder foam encasing it. And I'd say this is probably like the mellowest, like most responsive cushion on this list. There is a slight little bounce to it, but you know, it's not as crazy as like Zoom or anything. It's probably the thinnest, and you probably get the most court feel out of the shoe out of all of the shoes on this list. But yeah, it's still solid though, and you still get good impact protection for how thin it is. That's why I like it, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, next shoe is the KD12, and this is the only shoe that has, I guess, like full length zoom.
It's the only shoe that you can feel zoom in your tippy toes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it's a real full length zoom.
Man, I miss my KD12.
Yeah.
I need to get another pair.
And they're nice, man. It's a nice, solid, crazy zoom cushion setup. If
Exactly.
you really want to feel some zoom, that's really the one.
Exactly. I just don't like how there's the you know, the cushion and the heel is so caged.
Yeah.
I like to feel a little bit of cushion, or I like to feel a little bit of compression in my heel, you know? And with that zoom, I guess you do feel a little bit of compression in the heel, but that's just you digging into the zoom in it. The actual foam doesn't really like compress at all. So, but anyways, nonetheless, still a really nice cushion setup. Court feel isn't great though. I mean, it's not the best court feel on this list. So if you like court feel, not the best option with the KD12. But if you do like court feel, the Harden Volume 3 is a great option.
Yeah, because you're able to get really thin with boost. You have full length boost, and it thins out a lot. Almost all Hardens are very, very low to the ground, but you still get like, I don't know, like the perfect amount of like compression and bounce in the heel.
Yeah.
Forefoot definitely thins out a lot though.
Yeah, but it has that soft stroke board, and that feels awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The boost is just right underneath your foot. You can feel it. The Marquee boost also is really nice with the full length boost. I'd say it's like not as nice as the Hardens because the stroke board is a little bit, you know, it's a lot stiffer. You can't feel the boost right underneath your foot, but it's still awesome. You guys already know impact protection is great. Not as bouncy as the Hardens in the heel for me. I don't know why.
Right.
But other than that, you guys already know. But anyways, that's our list for top cushions that you can get right now. Obviously, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
There's people that say Converse are kind of comfortable. But yeah, so if you guys want to get any of these shoes, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.